Hi everybody, it's Henry at the Chamber, stationed here at home base on Sunday, April 12th, day number 25 of lockdown. Happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. Hope you have a great day and figure out how to have a somewhat normal Easter and celebrate with your family while still keeping everybody healthy. Have a great one. So we got some really good news today. There's one new episode of Tiger King. Netflix is releasing later today, so everybody's going to go check it out. It might be the most watched single episode of any show Netflix ever has, which is the craziest thing in the world. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Yesterday, I had to go downtown to the office for a little bit to just take care of a few things. Went jogging downtown afterwards, and then I went home and finished my birthday cake. And then, big news, pulled out Dakota's Xbox One and dominated him in NBA 2K. I mean, dominated. So if you see him crying, that's why. All right, we've got 56 confirmed cases, so keep staying home as much as possible. We know that this week the governor's going to make an announcement, something to do with relaxing certain regulations on certain types of businesses. We don't know the details yet, but we'll stay tuned and keep you posted for that. In the meantime, if you've got questions about how the city and county ordinances affect your business, you can contact the City of Wichita Falls at covidquestions@wichitafallstx.gov. So today on Sunday, I'm going to trying to finish up, catching up on email and getting some prep done for the week, and then trying to figure out this weather. I thought we were having huge storms, and maybe I slept through something, but I didn't hear anything. Okay, so this week we're going to be offering a virtual business after hours, a virtual Wake Up Wichita Falls, and we're also going to have a virtual conversation with Senator Ted Cruz, talking about what's going on in D.C. and giving him a chance to answer some of your questions. So stay tuned on our Facebook page for more details on those. And then on Friday, our executive committee will meet. We'll try to maintain our regular business just to keep the chamber business going. So here's something pretty interesting. Mayor Santiana asked me yesterday for the chamber to gather information on how you're protecting your customers and your employees and your families through your companies. And his goal is to use this information to create some effective policy change for Wichita Falls. So if you've got anything to share about how you're protecting everyone around your company, please send me a note, tag the chamber or me in this post, just respond to one of these posts, and we will catalog that and share it with the mayor, and hopefully he'll be able to use that to make it easier to do business in Wichita Falls during this time. Got some good news. I want to congratulate Taylor Davis. She's the director of the Wichita Falls Talent Partnership at the Chamber of Commerce. She has been named to the Texas Talent Pipeline Management Academy as she learns more and better ways to develop the workforce that our business community needs. The interesting thing will be, how does that change once we come out of all this? Because for years we've been at 3.0% unemployment or lower, and so the big challenge was how to find bodies, period, for the business community, how to find employees. But we're going to come out of this with a much higher unemployment rate, so things are going to be a little bit different. It'll be interesting to see how things change. So we're continuing to communicate with our elected officials about what's going on in the business community. Like I mentioned, about Mayor Santiana's request, please share with us your stories. Tell us what's going on so we can help your elected officials make the right decisions for our community. If you want to follow along, make sure you like the chamber page on Facebook, and you can also follow us on wichitafallschamber.com/fallsstrong for all the info related to COVID-19 and how you can remote work for you and your employees, and relief funding and all sorts of things. Don't forget to check in with your local businesses because they may be open. I've talked to a couple that have figured out ways working with the city to open their doors when we didn't think they'd be able to. So check in with them. You may still be able to access their goods and their services. Let us know if you need help with anything, whether it's remote working or funding relief or who's doing SBA loans or looking for employees or anything. That's our job on a regular basis. That's our job now. I'm so proud of the team for keeping it going and moving forward. Remember, we're still open for business, even though the chamber is not open itself. I'm going to close with a quote from Jim Valdano, who was a basketball coach for the North Carolina State Wolfpack. He had one of the biggest upsets in the history of college basketball when they took down Houston in the early 80s in the NCAA finals. And after a long battle with cancer, he just emerged as one of the most motivational people in the world before he passed. And he said something that really holds true in these days for sure. Jim Valvano said, we should do 3 things every day of our life. Number 1 is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number 2 is to think. We should spend some time in thought. And number 3, you should have your emotions moved to tears. And I think those 3 things hold true more today than they ever have in our lifetime. All right, that's it. Have a great Easter. Love you guys.